Hey again, Ruth, aka Book Jedi here, and I said I was gonna film probably an update for the books that I was missing from BookCon, and here it is, quicker than I thought it would happen. So, and this video is gonna be shorter because it's only 4 books. Maybe it'll be short because this time I will not to actually go into an explanation with these next books I'm gonna show you. So yeah, so the remaining 4 books I got. No, not 4, 3 books were from the floor, you know, walking around and stuff like that. I got these books from like 2 different, no, 3 different booths that I was passing by. So yeah, here we go. The first one I'm going to show you, from what I'm told, is a middle grade book, and it's called The Gauntlet by Karuna Riazi. It's a middle grade from what I was told. It looks like this. Let's just get it. Here we go. The Gauntlet. It's a middle grade book. And from what I was also told, it's kind of like a Jumanji. For those of you who are old enough to remember Jumanji, it's like this game that was played by some kids and stuff like that. And sorry, I guess in the original Jumanji, kids were playing a game. Then like one of them gets trapped into the game, and like 30 years later, a new set of kids play the game, releases said kid, but said kid is grown up. So yeah, so that's like a revamping of Jumanji, and I think Jumanji was a book at some point before it became a movie, just like Jurassic Park. Um, Rambling, sorry. Um, it says Farrah's hands balled into fists when she pushed herself upward. That's like a little thing from the book. It says nothing can prepare you for the gauntlet. It doesn't look dangerous exactly. When 12-year-old Farrah first lays eyes on the old-fashioned board game, yeah, she thinks it looks elegant. It is made of wood, etched with exquisite images, a palace with domes and turrets, latticework, windows that cast eerie shadows, a large spider, and at the very center of its cover, in broad letters, is written, "The Gauntlet of Blood and Sand." The Gauntlet is more than a game. The Gauntlet is more than a game, though. It is the most ancient, the most dangerous kind of magic. It holds worlds inside worlds, and it takes players as prisoners. So yeah, I could kind of see why this is a Jumanji retelling. Um. Uh. Oh, the author's from New York, so she's a New Yorker. So, and she's old enough to have a bachelor's degree in English. So that means she is probably old enough to actually remember Jumanji when we were kids. My generation, anyway. But it's a middle grade book. Jumanji retelling. That's what piqued my interest. So I'm like, okay, I want that book. Next book is like a Bronte kind of Bronte-esque type thing, and it's called The Glass Town Game, and it's a little damaged in the back, but I don't care. I'm gonna read it anyway. It says it's a Glass Town Game. So it says, inside a small Yorkshire parsonage, Charlotte, Branwell, Emily, and Anne Bronte have invented a game called Glass Town, where their toy soldiers fight Napoleon and no one dies. This make-believe land helps the four escape from a harsh reality. Charlotte and Emily are being sent away to a dangerous boarding school, a school they might not return from. But on this beastliest day, something incredible happens, and the train whisks them away to a real glass town. And the children trade the moors for a wonderland of their own, all their own. Oh, this is an arc, and it comes out in September of 2017. And the author is Cabrian M. Valente. If I'm screwing up the first name, and that's my cat. If I'm screwing up the first name, sorry. But this is interesting. Um, I come. I can't wait to read it. And if I like it, I might actually buy a finished copy. And the third book I got, I think it's a finished copy. I got it for free, and it's from Kensington Fiction, and it's called An Extraordinary Union, a novel of the Civil War by Alyssa Cole. This one says, L. Burns is a former slave with a passion for justice and idiotic memory. Trading in her life of freedom in Massachusetts, she returns to the indignity of slavery in the South to spy for the Union Army. Malcolm McCall is a detective in Pinkerton's Secret Service. Subterfuge is his calling, but he's facing his deadliest mission, yet risking his life to infiltrate a rebel enclave in Virginia. Two undercover agents who share a common cause and an undeniable attraction. Malcolm and Elle join forces when they discover a plot that could turn the tide of the war in the Confederacy's favor. Caught in a tightening web of wartime, intrigue, and fighting, a fiery and forbidden love, Malcolm and Elle must make their boldest move to preserve the Union at any cost, even if it means losing each other. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And it's by Alyssa Cole. So that's another book I'm actually going to read. And hopefully I'll pass, once I finish it, even if I like it, I will give it to one of my friends, because she has a daughter who I want her to actually become more aware of her culture and her heritage in a way, even if it's fictionalized. I still want her to grasp some of the history pertaining African Americans now that she might not learn in school when she gets older, because sometimes some facts are just blanked out, because sometimes schools don't want certain histories acknowledged. So those are the rest of the books that I got from BookCon. I know one of them, more than likely, many haven't read before because it has yet to come out. And it isn't going to be coming out for another 3 months, roughly 3 months. So yeah, if you read the other two books, because I think those are completed, let me know down below what you thought about them. And sorry for the demon looking eyes at the moment. It is currently morning right now, like still dark, but early morning. And I have not gotten any sleep right for the past few days. Leading up to and after BookCon, I haven't gotten much sleep. So if you have any comments about the books, let me know down below what you thought about them. And ciao for now, people.